Hi, this requested video. The request is from Miss Sparkle Spots and it's to show you how I make my hamster salad. So firstly, the first thing you want to make sure is you have a nice clean area. Obviously before you prepare any food or any salad for your hamster, make sure your area is clean and also the knife you're using is clean. So I'm just going to quickly show you what I use for her salad. So she has a very tiny bit of pepper. She has 1 grape, she has a bit of broccoli and a little tiny piece, well, a little bit of cucumber. That's what I use for her salad. She also has a tiny bit of carrot now and again, but because it's so high in sugar, she doesn't have that much carrot. Okay, so we're now going to show you how I chop the pepper. So all we need is about that much. Probably smaller than that. She doesn't have a very big salad. Just chop it in tiny pieces like this. So a few pieces of pepper like that, about that much she'll get. And then pop them into the bowl. Okay. And then broccoli. Should get a little bit of broccoli. So about that much. So that much. About that much of broccoli. In there. And then she'll have 1 grape. So we're just going to cut this in probably half and then half again, because it's quite a big grape. So then cut it in half again. So we're looking around about that sort of size. And that, even yet, that's quite big still. So yeah, just do that to the rest. Chop them in half. And there. So at the moment it's looking like this. You can see. Then we need to add our cucumber. So I always chop the end off so it's nice and fresh, to get the nice fresh in a bit of the cucumber. And then I chop a very, very thin slice of cucumber. So like that, around about that thin, and then I put the scraps to the side and I then chop on here the cucumber. And yeah, she has around about that much. Just very few thin slices, and then I chop those as well. Okay, so there is your salad. That's Honey's usual hamster salad. So yeah, that's what I have, and like I said, she usually has a bit of carrot in there, but she's had some recently already, so I'm not going to give her any more than that. So yeah, that's the video. So that's how to make a hamster salad, and I hope you enjoyed, and please subscribe to Miss Sparkle Spots because I love her videos. I think they're absolutely amazing. She has really good videos and she really deserves loads more subscribers, so please subscribe to her as well. So yeah, that's the video, and I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching. Comment down below, subscribe, request any more videos, and thank you for watching. Bye!